What about now? Can you hear me now? Uh, Sweet. All right, now I just got to remember how to turn off the echo in my ears. Let's see if it's my phone. Okay. All right, now, do you also hear an echo, or is that just a monitor in my ear? Okay, we got that settled. Okay, no, okay, that's just a monitor. All right, how the hell do I turn that off? Let's see here. Output. Hey, Enra, are you still here? How do you turn off the monitor? I can't remember. But anyway, in the meantime, so this is my new rig. Yeah, Scott, that monitor option was off. Let me double check that though. Yep. Monitor off. Monitor off. The tool icon far right at the bottom on this page. Let's see here. Yeah, I still have an echo in my ear. I might just deal with it while we're doing the stream. All right. So basically, what I want to test is just what it looks like. Make sure it's all working together. I forgot to put my FPS thingy up in the corner. I forgot to do that. But I'm not having much in the way of lag, which is friggin' great. Oops. All right, so next we're going to go to a couple of really intense bases to see if there's any kind of lag when we hit some close to 3K base part areas. Trying to figure out which one to go to first. Let's try this one. We'll hit a bubble planet too, Scott. And thank you everyone for hopping in and checking this out with me. I even made sure to leave like extra things open on my desktop, extra programs. I just want to see how well this performs under duress. Yeah, Scott, it's brand new. I wasn't supposed to get it till Thursday, but I got it Friday night and I spent the weekend putting it together, and like most of it was already assembled. I just had to put in the graphics card and some other bullshit. Then I had to clean my room, set up a desk, those kinds of things. You're rather zoomed in. That might be a setting. Yeah, oh geez. Yeah, I see that now. I think that's a YouTube setting. So let me hop over there and see if I can't set that differently. Okay. Or would that be YouTube? Or is that Streamlabs? Video. Aha, there we go. Base canvas resolution. But I can't highlight, I can't click on it. How the heck do I get in here? Is it because I'm streaming it won't let me change it? That's probably what I'm guessing. Yeah. That's what I figured, Enra. Okay. Let's get back to it for now. So yeah, this is I got it from iBuyPower, and they are not paying me for this endorsement. uh, so it's got, where's my spec sheet? So it's got an AMD Ryzen 7800 X3D CPU. Then it's got a GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super 16 gigabyte video card. I just installed 64 gigs of RAM. It came with 32. It's got an MSI motherboard. It's the B650 Wi-Fi. And I've got a 32-inch ultra-wide monitor from Asus. You know nothing about AMD, Scott? Yeah, so that's my rig. I've posted pictures in a couple of Discords, Enra's, Delta's, mine, and APG's. And the funny thing is, like, the build itself is almost identical to what APG has. That made me very happy that I feel like I chose well. Yeah, AMD has always been kind of the underdog, but they've done really pretty well overall in gaming sector for quality wise. Occasionally they've dipped down and had problems, but most companies have. Uh, it's a pretty highly rated processor, and the motherboard is uh, ranked like 3 or 4 for how good they are. Uh, but yeah, so this base is handling pretty darn well for as big as it is. Pop out here. I don't know if everybody's seen this base or not. This is what it looks like at night. Oh man, the sky is so much more rich. And so's the base overall, really, when it comes down to it. Nice. Okay, let's hop over to another planet. Okay, let's go to this one. Oh, you can't see much base with the zoom. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll pay a little closer attention to that on the next one so I frame it right so you can see it a little bit better. And then after I'm done, I'll go in and change the resolution on everything. It's funny, I have to keep everything on the left side of the screen. One thing I'm noticing is that the feed from YouTube is darker than what my monitor looks like. I've been working on this little piece over here, like I was doing work on this one last night. All right, things are going pretty well. Like there's like a little jump when I move this to the side. It seems to be less pronounced on the YouTube feed, which is odd. Yeah, I can still see it though on on YouTube. Yeah, I have noticed, Enra, that the what do you call it? The Valheim streams get pretty dark. I have noticed that and wondered if that what kind of issue that was. Yeah, Scott, this planet, this was one of the first Friday night community planets that people started dropping bases on. But there's only a couple of bases here. Let me put the glyphs up there if you're interested in coming and dropping a base computer. I think this was Eisentam, but I can't remember. I'll check the terminus in just a second. Let's see. Here we are. Yeah, this is Eisentam. Oh, I know what'll test it. This base will test it. It's not really 3,000 parts, but it's got a lot of those boundary thingies. I can turn all those on. Plus, it's got glowing grass, and we can see how it performs. Get rid of me for a second. We'll make this a little easier. Turning all these on is quite the chore. I feel like I'm actually turning on a reactor. Oh, yeah, I could swing by the Snowtail. Why am I taking this much damage just from falling back to the ground? This is silly. Okay. There's so many of these. Oh wait, forgot this one up here, up top. There we go. I have done a bit of work on this. Oh, I know what I need to also change. Okay, the resolution is good. Resolution scaling. Ultra, ultra, ultra. God, I love to see that. Oh, why am I taking fall damage at all? I don't know. I like to run around the game and have some slight consequences. Feels like I'm still actually playing the game. Camera. Oh, here we go. Field of view. Oh, while I'm here, change eye level fixed. I think fixed. On foot camera, normal. Flight controls, normal. Normal. Third person camera movement, follow. All right, I think. Ah, that's better. That's better already. They are all on the inside. The glowy grass isn't going right now, but it's holding up pretty well. There's still a little bit of a jerk, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. And it's not just camera mode. So if I just scroll, there's like a slight jump, like every second and a half. That could get annoying later on. Yeah, it's happening if I'm moving at all or moving the camera at all. Doesn't matter if it's side, straight, panning, it happens. But I gotta say, pretty much the the rig itself is running really well, and the stream is doing really nicely as well, despite that slight little jerk. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that. Okay, let's try out another one. Oh, you know what? I know which one we need to go try out, and it is on a different save file. So let's do that. And I'm at the exact correct place already there. Hey, Delta. Thanks for joining us on this test stream. The the image that you're seeing is off. We already know this, and that's because I did not change the aspect ratio in Streamlabs before I started. Jealous of my processor? Uh, it's pretty friggin' sweet, I gotta say. Okay, we are on a full-on 3K bass part with dissonant uh, effects, dissonant storm happening right now. Look at that, just hovering there. Hey, Delta Creator, welcome in. Thanks for joining the test stream. Cracks me up that the ships that come in during a storm just hang there and don't actually land. Like if the stream was going to have issues, it was going to have issues with this bass. I mean, it's 3K bass parts on an archive and a dissonant planet. There was a slight stutter outside of that little jerk motion that keeps happening. Yeah, Scott, this was really the best planet to try out, the best bass. Transitioning between different segments usually causes a stutter, but this is handling it fairly well right now. I don't know if everyone saw the little multi-tool that I made. Gave it a stand and everything. Oh, thanks, Scott. I appreciate that. Yeah, things are rendering in pretty well. Like, really well. Oh, you know what? Okay. I know where we need to go next. But let me go down here real quick first. I want to go to this other side of the base. Kind of take it all in. Man, this looks so nice on this 32-inch ultra wide monitor. All right, I seriously got to talk to Sean about this. This. All these effects that keep jumping around when you're in camera mode. Need to send a what do you call it? Oops. Can't remember what you call it. Snap a shot of that. A Zendesk, that's it. Carnival on a pier, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. See about snapping one more picture to send to Zendesk. But I can't get I'm trying to get the effects where they're supposed to go. Ah, there they go. All right. All right, we're going to go to Queen Arachnia. If I can find her. Is she on this save file? The weird thing is that it's not showing all of my base images. My laptop, it shows all the base images, but this one, there's a ton of them that are not showing, and that's really odd. Must be on a different save file. Okay. We'll go to that other save file. Just want to create a save point real quick. Hit mode select. Let's see. I started writing down all of my base, which bases are on what save file, and I got bogged down after documenting my first save file, and I have 4 more to go, so it might take me a little while. My base images are always borked in some way, both on PlayStation and Steam, when they are changed to lines after some updates. That is bizarre. I've never heard of that, Scott. I would definitely Zendesk that to see if that's something that they can help with. I don't know if it is for sure, but yeah, it's worth checking in, I think. Oh, there she is. This will be a good one to test for rendering. Okay. All right. Wow, it's actually fully rendering. Except for, you know, it no longer has a volcano underneath it. But it's rendering super well. I am so happy. And I still need to move it. I've got a location. I just need to move it in Blender. But there's only a couple of pieces so far I can see that are not rendering in. But yeah, this is really nice that it's rendering in so well. Still got to figure out what this little stutter is though. I mean, I can tune it out, but after a while it'll get really annoying. Yeah, everything was really hazy there for a second. It might be just this planet is a lot hazier than the original planet. Yeah, it came in super fast, Enra. Like as soon as I got there, I didn't even turn around to look at the base. I just went into uh, camera mode just to see where it was, and it's rendered in really nicely. Okay, some base parts in here have fog on them, I think. But they did not have, it might be rendering the fog more intensely now. Oh wait, but it went away. Oh, okay, it might have been a storm. Everything's pretty crisp. It's not too saturated. When I first started playing it, it was really saturated. Everything looked really cartoony. But I like it. Oh yeah, this is good. This is really good. Okay, next up, we're gonna go, if we can get this, yes. I'm looking for, oh, here we go. Here's another dissonant planet with bioluminescent grass. And oh, hey, Double Tap, thanks for joining us while we do a test stream. The what you're seeing on the screen on the feed is wonky. I did not change the aspect ratio in Streamlabs, and I can't do it while live. All right, so this I recently moved this base. Enra will recognize this as my tribute to Zoo on Zoo's planet. and I decided to move it here. And look at that, man. It is rendering. Not only is it rendering well, let me move it over so you guys can see it a little better. But look at all the grass that is also that's also lit up at the same time that far away. Once again, YouTube is displaying it fairly dark. But yeah, like here it is. It is. Yeah, that's the one, Inra. It's got the little sundial kaleidoscope things. I have to change all of the times. But look at that render. On my laptop, it like the parts kind of fade in and out. Yeah, I never really felt comfortable doing like a live stream of the other base of Zoo's Planet, because some people in the community are a little weird and gatekeepy. So I decided to move it and then have my own little sort of tribute off planet. And then I made this little garden over here. All the mushrooms and like the larger crystals, and there's some of the big crystals over there. And I put Nip Nip everywhere. And then there's a giant rug under the grass. And then I put these on the tops of this type of mushroom. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Jetpack. Get yourself together. Yeah, so the mushrooms have these little rays of light shooting up into the sky. I thought that was a pretty cool effect. Oh, don't land on my head. Ah, jerk face. There we go. Yeah, it's got a nice render. I'm happy with this. Oh yeah, this is really cool. All right, I am officially digging this. I don't have a huge frame rate drop while I'm streaming, like what was happening with my laptop, which tells me it was my laptop. Death by shuttle. This is so nice. I just got to figure out what is causing that little tiny little stutter. Let me see if I can get that back into sync. Yeah, I've noticed one thing about this build when I pop in the globes in the circle in the center of that one panel, they are out of sync. And that's kind of the only place that I've experienced that happening, and I'm not sure why that is. Okay, they're all in sync. I was worried that the problem was when I copied it over to Blender and then moved it. I was thinking that maybe something got tweaked in that process, but it's just a rendering lag issue on part of it because they're all perfect right now. Oh yeah, that'd make a really nice video, just that right there. A little rising sun. I dig it. Do I have that set up? I don't know if I have that. Oh man, I just bumped my mouse. I'm not used to having a mouse for gaming. This is messing with me a little bit. All right, that's enough of that, I think. Okay, let's see if there's any other bases that might be good to test this out at. Because why not? We're here. Why the hell not? Let's go to Campy Camper Camp at the Cotton Candy Campgrounds. Cosmic Cotton Candy Campgrounds. Thank you, Delta Creator. I appreciate that. Thank you. It'll be even better once I change up the Streamlabs aspect ratio. All right, where did you go? Ah, there you are. Way that way. I don't remember how many base parts this is, but there's a fair amount right here. And we've got the added action of the giant worm. Right, that's about a normal transition for coming into this base. Yeah, this is working out pretty well. Oh, I know what happened. So, after Worlds, like the planet itself didn't change, but everything, like those rocks are shorter. All of this rock formation used to be much higher up on the wall. And so these little things right there were sitting on top of those rocks. Hey dude, what's up? It's my little weed merchant. Oh yeah, the shadows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the shadows of the grass. And my shadow. Ah! Yeah, double tap. Everything is set to ultra. So like all of those colors in the water are more rich than they used to be. Yeah, this is looking pretty great. Although this is looking really orangey and it should look a little more rust colored. But that might be just this angle. There we go. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. Slightly more rusty orange. Oh, and now the sun's gone down. And now it doesn't look so orange anymore. There we go. And this isn't supposed to be here. Poof. This is one of the No Man's High Hub community planets. And somewhere is one of my favorite creatures in the entire game. Unless it got taken away. What the heck? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Let's check our discoveries. It should be in the discoveries. There it is. All right, so it's still here. Just got to find it. I can only imagine how many fish get killed by the worm whenever it just plows through the planet like that. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. That's super weird. I wonder if it's some kind of weird glitchy thing. Oh well, we'll move on. Maybe that's always active, but it's a 16 tentacled sort of octopus. I call it the hexadecapus. You could also call it the sexadecapus. I these had disappeared from the game for like 4 years. I found them early on in my gameplay many years ago, and I tried searching for them long after that because I lost track of the planet that I originally found them on. But come to find out, an update had wiped out these creatures for like 4 years. And then one of the updates, I can't remember, I think it was might have been one of the ocean updates, and they came back, and I got really excited, posted about it on Reddit, and then Kotaku interviewed me about my post on Reddit, and that was pretty hilarious. But yeah, just because this creature is just one of the best creatures in the game. Like, look at that, 16 tentacles. It's awesome. Hey, Joy Roth. Yeah, we're testing the new rig. Thanks for dropping by. I don't know if you saw the specs that I posted around, but it's quite a beast. There's a weirdness with the display because Streamlabs, I didn't change the aspect ratio for the video stream, but we'll change that to get ready for tomorrow's stream. And hey, how's it going, Andre? Also glad you could join us too. Yeah, it does look like a good head scratcher. For sure. For sure. So for the most part, Joyroth, the glitches are in the past. However, we have one that I need to figure out. Not sure what's causing it, but every like second and a half there's like a slight jump to the camera. And it's best viewed when I do a pan. So there's just like a slight jerk about every second, second and a half. And that might just be tweaking some settings. Okay. So we've seen all of that. Okay, should we check out one more? Let's go back to mode select. Oh, I know. I know another one that's been having issues rendering. Hey, Chaotic Serenity. Test is mostly successful. There's just a couple of little things to work out. But I know one of them I can work out ahead of the stream tomorrow, which is just changing the video aspect ratio in Streamlabs. All right, this is not the right base to check out. Nope, can't see that. You did not see that one. We're going to go to the planet of Anthea, the Joyroth found. And we're going to check out my base there. Hopefully I can make it back up. No, gonna fall all the way down. Damn it. There we go. Oh, come on. All right, right here. Come on. Right here. Right here. Come on, I can land right there. There we go. That's the ticket. Thanks, Joyroth. It's mostly done. I need to move a few things around. Ooh, I can also test the bridge. Okay, things are a little bit saturated. I might need to turn the saturation down a little bit more. Although it's coming together, it's doing all right in the YouTube stream. It's not too cartoony like. So I'll show you this part. So we got this little building. Stairwell up to the top of that island. Lots of landing pads. All right, we're going to see if this will actually work. Historically, it worked better when I'm in third person. Nope, still not working. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna have to rewire this again. And this one is called the Heart of Anthea is what I called this one. Trying to get it lined up so you guys can see it since it's so off kilter. Yeah, I do like where it's where how I've gotten it. You'll have to excuse me. I had a like a 2.5 hour dentist appointment this morning, and I hit the nip nip pretty hard, and so I'm a little my brain's a little off right now. So here we are. I made this little hookah down here. Not finished with the hookah yet. And then I've got all these little gardens. Ah, why does my light keep coming on? Stop that. Each side has one of those terrariums, but they're all decorated differently. You, no, it's just better to let's you can do build mode. That way you can still see the animations. So I've got to whittle this one down because it's 3K15, and there's other stuff that I need to add to it. So I've got to. I know what I need to do. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've shrunk down those. Oh, can't remember what do you call them? They're related to the compound bulb. Something stem. Can't remember the name of those, but I did a little circle of tiny ones. I've got to say this uh, GPU definitely picks up on the fog. The fog is a little more dense than normal. While the colors are more vibrant, the fog is more dense. Don't know how I feel about that quite yet. Glitchy floor panels. Oh, get stuck. There we go. So yeah, and then we'll take a look at the outside of this again. And everything is rendering in nicely. Even as I go around. Oops. Let's go into camera mode. So you can get an idea for, oh yeah, and I can show you the top. I haven't shown the top off. And that's a little circle of descending in size or ascending in size electromagnetic field generators. All of those items up top were all hand placed. And then a top-down view is pretty cool too. Trying to get it centered a little bit more so you guys can see it. Oh. Thank you, Delta Creator. Yeah, it is a beautiful render there, double tap. Welcome in Toho Gojira. Yes, definitely bring on the nip nip. All right, things are going pretty well. That's not rendering over there, but I didn't expect it to because it's so far away. And I'm inside the building when I went into camera mode. Now let's test to see if this will work going back in the opposite direction. No. I think I know what I need to do. And I just have been lazy about it. I have not done it yet. But it used to work a whole lot better before I dropped that building right there down in Blender. So I'm going to move that. Oops. I'm going to move that building up here. And I've already laid out the boundaries of where it's going to go. So it's going to go like the front of it is going to come up right here. And the back end of it will be right back here. It's so yeah, it should fit in that space pretty nicely. So the back end of it will go over the water. I wanted to put it here and then go that way, but it was going to be too close to this, and I didn't feel like moving this because it's not just moving that. There's like 50 parts underneath it that are creating that glow. And I didn't feel like setting those all again because it's a real pain in the ass. But overall, I gotta say, I'm really thrilled about this. There's just that little stutter that I just got to figure that out. I'll ping APG since his rig is really close to mine and see if he's experienced it. And if he has and knows what to do, great. And if he doesn't, then I'll just the search continues. I'm gonna take a short video of that. Come back down here first. It's just a little stutter. All right, game clip recorded. All right. All right. Well, I think that's where we'll end it. This was a pretty solid test, and tomorrow will be the full-on run, and we'll see how that goes. But I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right. I definitely appreciate everybody dropping in. Thank you so much for helping me test this. And I'm looking forward to the stream tomorrow. And in case you can't make it tomorrow, I'll let you know that coming up soon is like the 7-year anniversary of my playing the game. And I want to do a special kind of stream for that. And we'll go on a base tour of my earliest stuff, including my old PlayStation stuff. But I think for the PlayStation stuff, there's only a couple of bases that I haven't deleted from way back when. Oh, thanks, John Dravis. Thanks for dropping by. Um, so when I originally got the game almost 7 years ago. It was Christmas of 2017, and so I kind of want to commemorate that with a stream. It'll be a really, really fun thing to do, to go way in the Wayback Machine to see some of my earliest bases, and you can see how I've evolved over time. And I think it'll be a good time. And so thanks again for hanging out and joining me and testing this out. I appreciate you greatly. And we'll see you tomorrow if you can make it. Otherwise, I'll catch you in some other streams of other folks, or Discord or what have you. Till then, have a great day and or night, everyone. And see you next time.